from the get-go, he is faced with a lot of obstacles. At some point, I felt a bit uncomfortable because I'm just like, we're in 2025 and we're still dealing with the same stuff. Hi everybody, welcome or welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be tapping into the sports realm once again with this coming of age movie soccer season Playmaker, as it digs a little bit deeper into themes of fitting in, challenging expectations, and the beautiful game in itself. So if you are interested in all of that, be sure to stick around up until the end, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, to comment, share, like, and subscribe. I would really like to hear from you guys. With all of that said, let's get into it. The movie starts off with Lunga helping his mother with packaging for their family business. From their conversation, we can pick up that they have just moved from a presumably smaller town to the big city. He quickly joins a local soccer club. His father is a former player himself and he sets the bar very high, so I'm assuming he was a very good player in his day, and you kind of see that he has high expectations for Lunga as well. Upon his arrival to his first soccer practice, he comes across two guys, one who is a fellow club member known as Zenzo and his cousin, and they make him feel a bit out of place. But luckily enough, Mondli, who soon becomes a friend and who's also a fellow club member, mitigates the situation and urges him to make it a point to just avoid those two guys. Coach Offermoon, who's been waiting for the team to arrive, is seen, and Coach Yola points out his disapproval of having a woman coach on their panel. However, Coach Tsengiwe urges him to have an open mind. Upon the team selections, he makes the D team. This leaves him frustrated. He breaks down because at the back of his mind, he's only thinking about his father's disappointment, as his father expected him to make it to the A team. And this is where he has a bit of a falling out with Mondli, who does not share the same sentiment. And he believes that Lunga should be happy that his father is so involved, something that he cannot have for himself. He's not really thrilled to be in a team with girls. More friction comes up because his coach is a woman, everything that his father disapproves of. His father also makes it known that he is not pleased with having Coach Offermoon as his coach. In Lunga's team, we have Janelle, who's the team captain, Iletu, who he has a crush on, Asanda, Muzi. Those are some of the people who become his friends. The social committee to raise funds is the only time that all of them come together. We also see here the different ideals between girls and boys. What is right for the guys is not to the girls. Then there becomes a bit of friction between them. Then they have to come together and compromise. I think his position was a midfielder, center midfielder. He is given that position because he's the playmaker. He's pretty good at what he does. Throughout the movie, he has to deal with the pressure that he gets from his father while also finding his way within this team. When we look into Lunga's arc from the get-go, he has to face a lot of obstacles, trying to find his way, making friends, and also having to navigate the social dynamics of a new environment. Things get complicated when he's unhappy with his coach, partly also because she's an immigrant, and that forces him to face his own preconceived biases. And this also highlights the resistance that women can face in traditionally male-dominated spaces. And we also have to look at the pressure cooker situation at home, where his father is also reliving his dream through his son. This adds immense pressure for Lunga to perform while also trying to find his way of playing the game. Lunga's not the only one who's faced with some obstacles. Coach Offermoon is well aware of the resistance that she's also facing. You can also see that they have a shared sense between her and Lunga, having to prove themselves both on the field and off the field. There are moments where he's made to feel like he does not belong, and he's referred to in some very unfair ways. It highlights how easy it is for us to judge people based on where they come from. One of the most unexpected, unconventional aspects of the team that he's in is that it's a mixed gender team, and this is something that you don't see every day, especially in the professional world. And the film leans into the social reaction to this by the onlookers, even some people in the team. And then he also had to learn to start to respect his female teammates along with his coach throughout this process. With Mondli, honestly, I feel like I wish I saw him play. We only saw him when they came together for the social stuff, but not the actual game. With Janelle, she was very strong-willed. I feel like it was a realistic depiction of dealing with different personalities within a team, and you kind of see the movie really emphasizes the point of inclusivity as well as diversity. generally, I think the goal here is to challenge societal norms and expectations and to make you uncomfortable. Yeah, there are moments where you just feel like, yeah. Some things are very mind-boggling for me because I'm just like, we're in 2025 and we're still dealing with the same stuff. So I guess that's why we have movies like this. Also, when it comes to the visual look of it, I feel like they went for a realistic approach because they're dealing with these serious themes and serious topics. If we have to go into the story wise, because it's an hour and something minutes, I feel like again not enough development character wise, because I felt like towards the end that's where the story actually started, that's where the juice was. But at the same time, I'm understanding that because of the direction in which the movie was going, maybe that's why it had to be that way. But personally, I wished he could have progressed and we could see him move on. Just a personal preference. But all in all, if you are interested in coming of age stories, then I suggest you check it out. Thank you so much for being here. Super excited that you joined me and you watched up until this point. If you have checked it out, do let me know. I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and I'd like to hear from you guys. See you guys next time.